Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash.
I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Millstone. I also want to say shalom to all the Akim out there preaching this truth and all true city. It's the brother Tazawan Kabar here with the brother.
Good dog, Kalaya.
And with the brother from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of the Yahushai 144 camp back with another, video through the spirit. Another lesson through the spirit. But before we start this video, we're going to touch up on the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Start with the Heavenly Father, who they ignorantly call God. All right, which His name means He is, He exists. And the true name of His Son, all right, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, or Jesus Christus, or Jesse Kui. All right, His true name is Yahushai, which His name means He saves, He delivers, what He's soon about to do according to prophecy. And speaking of that, we're going to be going into how the Lord is going to save and gather His elect. All right, Lord willing, we title the video, the Lord is going to gather His elect where they are scattered. All right. From where the Lord is going to come here and gather His elect. All right, because we understand the elect out of the nation of Israel, because we understand the Lord, is for His, His people. Ultimately, starting with starting with the 144,000 and 1/3. All right, but we understand the whole nation shall be saved, all right, within the kingdom. But on this side, all right, the first resurrection, okay, the Lord will come grab His men, all right, save them, prevail them in the times to come. Okay, the 144, once again, the 144,000 and the 1/3. All right. From what? Let's point out some examples from the nuclear destruction that's about to come upon the earth. All right, we understand the elect is not going to taste part of that. All right, because understand the nuclear destruction that's about to come upon the earth, the Lord's wrath, the zaps and chariots are not for the men of the Lord. All right, those are, the Lord's wrath and His righteous indignation for the wicked. All right, the wicked of our people and also to our enemies. All right, starting with the so-called white man and all who, is in bond with him. Okay, that's for why He's gonna punish all of them. All right, how is through those nukes. All right, but the Lord is already gonna beam up His elect and gather His elect. All right, which we have on the screen is in Revelation 11, verse 12. You got it.
This is the book of Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
All right, and because understand too, when they gonna see the elect getting beamed up, because you read it's something, it's Wisdom Solomon verse 5. All right, it says that they made no account of their labors, they seen the strangers of their salvation. They're gonna see the elect man getting beamed up, and they're gonna get beamed up with what? And what they gonna get beamed up in?
A cloud.
A cloud, scriptures call it cloud, also call it chambers.
Uh-huh.
All right, what Esau calls the UFOs or the UAPs, unidentified flying objects, or unidentified
flying phenomenon.
No, unidentified, it's UAP, unidentified, anomalous phenomenon, something like that, area phenomenon. All right, UAP and UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they don't know what it is, but we know through the spirit power Yahweh, that's our real goals of salvation. All right, that's our ticket out of here.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and we can read the next verse.
Verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and the earthquake was slain of 7,000, and the remnant were frightened, and gave glory to Yahweh Bashim Yashai of heaven.
The 10th part is talking about the 10 FEMA zones. The FEMA zones talking about which are here in America, and it's really going to the destruction. Because if you read on to the next verse, it's going to how it's going to World War III. All right, and we know within World War III and within those nukes coming off, the Lord is going to make this place desolate. Mm-hmm. All right, and it says the elect was frightened. All right, because don't be surprised. Son of men, the Lord gonna see. All right, the see or even hear the nuclear silos, man. All right, they might see nukes being shot off, but before they hit, All right. The Lord gonna beam him up. All right, because we understand, because we know, and not only just understand that these weapons of the Lord and His nation are not for the righteous men. All right, which we know. Matter of fact, let's get Isaiah chapter 20. I think it's 26 verse 20 or 24 verse 20. Let me see. 26 talking about the Lord, talking about the chambers.
26 and 20.
All right. Yep. Start verse 20.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter down into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed.
And that's it says into this chambers. Okay, what you just said through the spirit, the chambers are the chariots. All right, the Lord said, come up into the chambers. The Lord calling his men, all right, by beaming them up, all right, to hide them from the indignation that he's about to do. You can see
Verse 21, for behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth shall also disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain.
All right, and that's the Lord showing forth his power. The Lord gonna show forth his power upon the earth when he let them nukes pop off. If he were to come out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity, sin upon sin. All right, and Lord Yahweh said he's gonna send Yahweh Shai within the host of heaven. The angels, the chariots, zapping this, zapping that. Okay, for all the things that have been done within the earth. Okay. So let's talk about Luke 21 verse 27, one of my favorite precepts. Talking about you gonna come in great power and great glory.
This is Luke 21 and 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
All right, you're gonna see the Lord, all right, the host of heaven, or the Lord cracking the skies, man. You're gonna see that fathership as said in 2 Corinthians 13. That great mountain, that's edge was like he gonna see where it started or where it ended. All right, go see that crack the clouds. That's the Lord showing forth his glory, his power. All right, not only he gonna show forth his destruction, but also to save his people. So it's gonna be beautiful. He gonna save his men first, then let all hell break loose, man. All right. I know you had a couple precepts. You can start off with Mark 13, verse 27.
This is Mark 13 and 27. And then he shall send his angels to gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the othermost part of heaven.
All right, which we understand the whole elect are scattered all around the earth. Okay, we got the 1/3 that's here. We understand that's gonna be a major deliverance too. All right, but we know the elect are scattered upon the earth. All right, it's gonna be a beautiful deliverance when we see in that day the elect getting beamed up. The Lord will be part of that number. Okay, the Lord gonna show forth his glory within the whole earth. All right. And within them getting beamed up, they're going to be able to see all the destruction. That's another beautiful thing, too. One, they're going to get saved from the destruction, all right, for pleasing Yahweh Shai and do what they was, asked of, not just asked, but what it was commanded to do, I should say. Seeing the destruction of their enemy. The scripture talking about is a beautiful thing to see the fall of your enemy, roughly paraphrase. Well, you can get that Revelation 15 that you had. That goes great with that. Start verse 1.
Yeah. It's Revelation 15 and 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled of the wrath of the Most High.
The 7 last plagues. All right, it was the last one. Same thing how it assimilates to what in Job, where they talk about the 6th trouble, and then the 7th one. Wants to basically go into those nukes. Okay. That's gonna show that great destruction upon this earth. Well, you got it.
Verse 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.
And who that's going to?
That's going into the elect, man. You know, us being beamed up while the nukes are simultaneously coming down, man.
And we seen the destruction.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had a dream a while, years couple back. I seen me up in the sky with a couple bros. We all in a circle, and everything is just on fire, which that was the Apollo dream. And it reminded me of Revelation 15. Okay, you get to see the destruction of your enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see the destruction of those who oppressed you and pushed all forms of abomination and spoke evil against Yahweh Shemashai. That's beautiful. All right, shows that the Lord's words are true, which we already know through the Spirit, because we can see the Lord will be paying out. But that's mainly for those who don't believe. We've been through the Spirit, because Yahweh Shemashai put the Spirit upon us to tell it, hey man, this place gonna get nuked, this shit gonna get destroyed. When they actually see it and actually start living it, that's when like, oh damn, they was right. Which is not, we was right. The Lord was always right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's the time we looking for. That's the time we praying for. We're praying to be able to see. Okay, we want to be part of that first resurrection. We want to be part of seeing basically the start of the new chapter. All right. The downfall of Esau kingdom is the beginning of our kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which we already see the downfall spiritually, physically, before even the nukes drop. Us on the highways and byways. I'm getting a sidetrack, but us on the highways and byways is a good sign that, hey, we about to get the kingdom soon. All right. Another precept.
Yeah, Isaiah 11 and 12.
Mm-hmm. You can start at 11.
This is the book of Isaiah 11 and 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Remember, we're scattered abroad all these nations. All right, the elect is scattered upon all corners of the earth. All right, Lord is not gonna forget about them. We got the 1/3 here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got one of the great deliverance that's gonna happen here. But what about others? The Lord not gonna forget about them. All right. Lord not gonna forget about them. That's part of they got to get beamed up too. Okay. We are in all parts of the world, man. All right, which that ties back to the Lord is gonna gather his elect. The Lord is not gonna leave anybody that that he had his eye upon to save behind. The Lord not gonna be, oh, I forgot this one. No, man. The Lord gonna be one for all his people, man. Okay. According to his will, man. That's part of the movie, man. The Lord, has this written to happen. Which that in itself, the concept of the Lord beaming up his elect, that's very beautiful, man. That's very apart. Okay. You being saved, the Lord choosing you, because we are, once again, we are called, but we hoping to be chosen. So say many are called, but few are chosen. We have been called to answer his truth. Low one, we're chosen. That's what we say. Low one, part of the elect. The elect 1/3, man. Well, 44,000 1/3. Okay. Low one, part of that number. Because we're gonna be given, heavy praises to Yahweh Shemashai, because he found us worthy to save us. He found us worthy to be part of the beginning of the kingdom. Okay. Well, that's it on that.
Okay.
But Lord, in this video is edifying to give all praises to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakadash.
We give double honor to our apostles, the elders, and great millstone. I want to say shalom to all the Akim out there, preach the truth and not shoot the city. I want to say Abatham.